Imagine the heartbreak of watching a young cycling prodigy lose a prestigious race not because he lacked talent or effort, but due to a series of avoidable mistakes by his own team. That's the gut-wrenching reality behind UAE Team Emirates' dramatic collapse in Stage 20 of the 2025 Giro d'Italia, and it's drawing fresh scrutiny thanks to Isaac Del Toro's raw admissions. But here's where it gets controversial. Was this really just a rookie error, or a sign of deeper issues in team management that could spark debates about accountability in elite cycling? Chris Horner, a seasoned voice in the cycling world, has ramped up his critique of UAE Team Emirates' ex-Agi's performance in that fateful stage. He's now armed with even more insight from Del Toro's candid reflections on the communication meltdown that stripped him of the Maglia Rosa, the coveted pink jersey symbolizing the overall leader, during the grueling Colle del Finestre climb. For beginners diving into cycling, the Maglia Rosa is like the crown jewel of the race, worn by the rider with the best cumulative time, and losing it can shatter dreams on a stage as epic as this one, where riders battle steep, punishing ascents that test every ounce of strength and strategy. In a recent YouTube breakdown, Horner dissected Del Toro's interview, calling it a smoking gun that exposed the pivotal tactical blunder. He zeroed in on a telling remark from team director Fabio Baldato, who admitted to only mentioning the looming threat once as they approached the climb, the dangerous presence of Wout van Aert, who was ahead to support a counterattack by Simon Yates. Horner's frustration was palpable. He argued that in the high-stakes world of a Grand Tour summit finish, where split-second decisions can win or lose races, such sparse communication is downright inexcusable. He should have been reminded and reminded again before the climb even kicked off, Horner emphasized, painting a picture of how constant updates are the lifeline in these intense, unpredictable battles. And this is the part most people miss. Without that constant flow of information, even the best riders can be left in the dark, turning a potential victory into a painful defeat. As the Finestre ascent unfolded, Education-EasyPost turned the race upside down with an explosive move featuring Carapaz. Horner walked us through the chaos. Mikel Honoré ignited the fireworks, sending the front group scattering. Brandon McNulty dropped back, Rafael Majka fell behind, Adam Yates lost contact, he recounted, illustrating the domino effect that isolated Del Toro. At just 21 and in his second Grand Tour, Del Toro was suddenly on his own against the world's best. But Horner praised his composure. Isaac Del Toro did an incredible job closing the gap to Carapaz. He even highlighted a moment on video where Del Toro appeared relaxed, wiping sweat from his hands, signaling he had the form to fight back. He's riding smartly, Horner noted, showing how mental fortitude plays a huge role, something beginners might not realize, as cycling isn't just about physical power but also staying calm under pressure, like a chess player anticipating moves. Yet, the real plot twist, in Horner's view, wasn't a ferocious attack but a deafening silence. While Del Toro was locked in a duel with Carapaz, Simon Yates launched a decisive surge that would clinch his Giro victory. The kicker? Del Toro wasn't warned about Van Aert's position up the road. Simon Yates makes the bridge, and Isaac still hasn't been informed that Wout van Aert's ahead, Horner explained in disbelief. It took an agonizing delay before the radio crackled with Baldato's lone message, "Don't forget Wout van Aert's up the road." By then, the gap had ballooned to 55 seconds. Horner warned, if he reaches Van Aert's wheel, no one catches him. This scenario underscores why seamless team radio communication is the backbone of Grand Tours. Imagine trying to navigate a maze blindfolded without your guide's voice. Del Toro's own words echo Horner's harsh judgment. In his GCN interview, he reflected on the missed opportunity. When the radio finally mentioned Yates and Van Aert, Simon had already opened up 55 seconds. They should have alerted me about Van Aert when he was only 10 seconds ahead. I'd have said, let's attack, let's give it a shot. It's a sobering reminder that timing in cycling can be everything, and a delay of seconds can translate to minutes on the road, costing jerseys and bragging rights. Horner's toughest blow was reserved for the core failure. You rarely see the strongest rider in a Grand Tour lose because he never even attempted to protect his jersey. In his analysis, Del Toro didn't forfeit the Giro, the UAE team car did, through repeated lapses by director Baldato. As a former Vuelta a España champion, Horner's verdict carries weight, and it begs the question, is this a wake-up call for how teams handle young talents, or does it expose a broader flaw in modern cycling tactics where experience in the car matters more than on the bike? What do you think? Was UAE's miscommunication a one-off blunder, or a symptom of over-reliance on directors that could change how we view team dynamics? Do you agree with Horner that Del Toro deserved better support, or is there a counterpoint that riders should be more proactive? Share your thoughts in the comments. Let's discuss and debate this pivotal moment in cycling history.